Plus,
and it's fucked.
And it's fucked up. Before we start. We have one more panel's coming in. We're just gonna start. She'll just walk in the middle of this. And
like, this is not giggly happy teams. Yeah. I'm going to be talking about things that my wife does not approve of.
Anywho, I would like to welcome you all to a very special event. First one hosted by the Anime Hunters. It is the roast of one Zach Marsh. Who is Zach Marsh of the Anime Hunters?
A whore.
Yes, he is a whore. He is a homo. He basically, on a test, he's all the above. So,
female and male, you mean? Isosceles triangle?
That is actually part of it. So, tonight is actually a celebration of Zach Marsh of the Anime Hunters by chewing him up, spitting him out, chewing him up again, spitting him out, lighting him on fire, and pissing out the flames.
If it's one thing that Dane knows about Zach, it's spitting him out.
You ever had seal before? Anywho, so brief little background about Mr. Zachary. He's a student, like a lot of us are, and he's also a cosplayer. Little brief background. He's really good at acting. You know, he's really excelled in his acting and technical writing courses. All the other courses we don't really talk about. But here we have our...
You mean intercourse?
Intercourse is actually one of them.
Yeah, this sounds boring so far, man.
Fuck you up.
You made a sex joke. You're funny.
Anyway, we have our roasters here who all have their little bits to share about Mr. Zachary Marsh of the Anime Hunters, and he has a lot.
It's very quite nice.
You're so bashful.
All right.
Hey, Lizzie, I made a joke.
Someone put a ball game and start. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, come on, keep going.
This is our special roaster today.
He didn't take the short bus down.
You touched my hair.
And my hand feels greasy.
Yeah. I showered this morning. I don't know why. Fat guy sweat.
Alright, so let me first introduce Brian Boudreau. Brian. Mr. Billy Hayes. Alright, I thought so. Alright, Brian, this is kind of important. That season went for one person. You have to cough up a little manually earlier. You know, someone room for one buddy. Wrestler, John Wrestler. Hello, sir. Doing good. A little story I share about Wrestler here is, we're good buddies now. I actually hated him. I hated him a lot a couple years ago, but I let it go. I let it go because why hold a grudge? Stupid thing, like high school stupid. But I let it go because of that, and because I just feel sorry for the guy. I mean, this is a man who he looks down, he can't even see his own dick. Elizabeth Peterson! Where are you, Lizzie? There you are. There she is. Special old lady. Now, I'm not going to be mean to you, Lizzie. That'd be kind of cold and heartless. You know what they say about being nice to the elderly.
Five of us are older.
No sex, but I'll just take away your laminated Zach poster instead.
Lizzie, please don't get upset. Don't get upset. I mean, if you do, at least I have some baptismal for you. Jeremy Bertola. Hey, buddy. I've known Jeremy since high school.
I'm gonna talk to John there.
The Ron Jeremy?
Yeah, I wish we'd skip John with programming. He cut his hair though.
No. Jeremy, like I said, I've known you for a while. I feel like we're practically brothers. We're like Italian brothers. Yes. You don't get it, do you? You're not Italian. It's an Italian thing, just like it's a Jersey thing.
Oh, it's a Jersey thing. It's like bada boom, bada boom.
Like I said, I feel like we're brothers, Jeremy, because it's good, because your parents always told me they wanted a favorite. So I'm glad I can be that favorite in your family.
You're gonna stop.
And also, here's this buddy I'm glad you're here with us tonight. in this room, supervised, rather than in the green room, unsupervised without alcohol.
Yeah, you shut your mouth about alcohol. We're not drinking right now.
And who's this cunt? Mr. Stark. A man who needs no introduction, so I'm just not going to give him one. Did I miss anyone? I miss Cassie, who of course is late again. So, she's what?
Taking the witch makeup off.
I bet she is.
It does not come off with her. It doesn't work that way.
It's called fire. That's the only way you can burn the witch.
So when she comes in, let's just throw fire at her and just burn her right where she stands. Anyways, like I said, this night is to celebrate Zachary Marsh. So Zachary Marsh, please come down here. Look at that slick little greaser.
Oh my.
That's your chair. That's a chair of shame, sir.
Yeah, no, weren't his.
And I'm sitting right here.
Oh, yeah, panties. That's great.
I think that is Ross. Let's look at the tag. I just know he rolls in the burger bill. Look classy.
This is Goodwill.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classy gentleman.
Please give suit to good puppy
Now,
to piss on.
how this
That
works.
wasn't a joke. I don't know.
I will be handing the mic off to each of our roasters here, and they'll share their experiences with Zach. Tell you little things you may or may not have known about Mr. Darshbag. We will start off with Mr. Stark. You ready for this?
Really?
Or do you need some time to prepare?
Hey, guess what? I actually prepared.
And get up here.
I didn't prepare this much for my own wedding. Look at this. Look at notes. I have notes and things. You can't read that because it's in Batman language. you know, Dane, every Batman needs his problem. Every Socrates needs his Plato. Every bear needs his little cup. Every older gay man needs... Anyways. Dane, you've always been there. During brainstorming jokes, during just ideas, passing these Kumoricon, Kumoricon, just working together. You know, you've always been there. You didn't do shit, but you did. You were there. You got an A+ for that. And it's good for Lizzie. It's good for Lizzie that, you guys are still dating in the last half hour, right? No? Yes? Oh. I do like the fact that you seem pretty good for her. But at the same time, when you get to con, you turn into a 14-year-old boy. Anyways, I know you stop being Lizzie's guy and starts being, I can't remember this. Hey, you know what's really great? When you have when your comedy group says, you know what we need? Another fat, nerdy, pervy white guy. That was great. We need the skinny white guy, the black dude, the ethnic, and let's get another white dude that's fat and sweats. I must say, it is hard to write for you, Brian, because there has been so many great events that I've worked with Brian, and we worked together, and so many funny events, and so many cons, and so many. And it's hard to narrow down, really boil it down to actually what I could say about Brian, because I think you ate a sandwich once and like hiccups, but there might have been a YouTube clip of a dog. But other people, like your wife, well, no, your wife doesn't tell me you're funny. Your wife tells me you're an idiot, so you don't have that going for you. Wrestler. You are really great at video games until you lose, just for a second, and then you start pouting and whining about everything, and you start saying, well, sure, you can't pick that character, and then he calls it smack talk like he's fucking elite. But the moment he loses to anyone, he's like, Lizzie's mean. I am glad, though, that you were able to to fix your back and your leg because my couch fucking hates you. You once had a fight with my couch. No, you had a religious battle with my couch. And not in a sexy way. Just in the sense you're like, no one, shut up, Stark. No one even wants to sit on the couch. As other people are sitting there looking at the TV, wanting to play games, yelling at you like, no, I can't leave, I can't move. This was after going outside and running around the entire apartment complex, throwing his cane away. We don't know where it went. Other people had to find it. And then the next day, like, for some reason it hurts. Again, why do you cry at everything? Even when Leslie's pegging you, you just cry. You should enjoy it by now.
Oh.
Lizzie? Yeah, pegging. Look it up. Anyone? Meg knows. Meg does the boys. Oh, and you know what? It's really good working with you at the con because a wise man takes the opinions of many people and says, hey, you want this, let's work together. And then he again starts whining and cries and goes, no, I made a decision, I'm the boss. And that's what's so great about you. We can treat you like a small child, including the fact that you shit your pants. Oh, Lizzie, I've known you far too long. You know, she knows far too much about me. Some things she knows where my third ball is. You do, you've seen it. She knows why I can't go back to Nebraska, and why the old folks home in Beaverton and the one in Redmond do not allow us to knock on their door anymore. Because you did some messed up shit. You know, and to be fair, no one, I don't care what reality TV show, no one should have a job where they play with a speculum all day and then go home to 4chan. and to be fair, you are like my little sister. Or at least that's what you told me when I saw my first child and he had little web feet. Jeremy, you always seem to be a third wheel in that sexual tension right there. This isn't help with the fact that Dane actually fired you 3 years ago, and you keep showing up. And he makes his own badge. You guys can't see it, but it's in Sharpie. It's like, I'm special Dane. You know, and look at it. Stand up for a second. Many of you know me long ago. I used to have long, curly hair. Oh, look. I cut it way down. Oh, look. I can grow a good beard. Oh, look. Hey, look at this. Look at this. This is you in 5 years. This is you sweating. This is you bald as shit, sweating while standing, married to a fucking sociopath. She has knives bigger than your dick. Actually, you do.
Don't do it, Jeremy. Stay sexy forever.
No, he's, and also, wait a minute. Never mind. And of course, Cassie, my good friend Cassie, we shared. I met her today. I'm not shitting with you. Apparently, I met her before. Yesterday. Yeah. Mud is raining. So I met Cassie actually just today. Apparently I met her before, but she's always in the background and or somewhere else. I can't say late. They told me not to say that she's late. But all I do know is that she's not in the group. She's not the token, a way too serious one, or the way too sexy girly one, or the crazy bitch. She's not a crazy bitch, or she is a crazy bitch. All I know is I'm not supposed to say something about a certain thing that she's known for, but I'm very happy that 2 days, or actually 2 weeks after our first time we met 2 years ago, she did have her period. Didn't say it. You told me I couldn't say it, but I didn't say it. Now, Zach, man of the hour and a half, because Kumoricon loves that for some reason. 2 hours? No. Hour? We love you an hour and a half long. Now, to be fair, some of my material, as you may have noticed, is kind of stolen or copied over from other comics. And being fans of Zach, you should know that you should love that, actually. Because I'm copying a couple of people's jokes, but that's how you keep it alive. You keep recycling other people's jokes. I know. Let's get a thing with a good-looking front man, a way too nice side guy, the ethnic. Oh, and I know, let's get Lizzie in our fucking group. Was Big Chris busy that day? You stole everything? God damn! And the thing is, you're a very classy man, and I know that you get really serious sometimes. And I just want to tell you right now, just from everyone I talk to, sometimes you get too serious, and that you make things complicated. And here, let me explain this to you. No one actually likes it when you take things far too seriously. You make them not funny by trying to analyze and stressing certain key points. I mean, group dynamics are great, but you need to actually package them within a... God damn it. That's why they fired me too, isn't it? Yeah, we're quitting, guys. Oh, we don't want to deal with the guy who's a budget freak with a stick up his ass. And you know what? It does take a classy man to quit. And it takes a whiny bitch to have an online petition started at stopzach.com that we've worked on for the last 3 years. Actually, 4 years. I did mention my wife. And the first time that Zach presented himself to my wife, he was a young, bustling high school boy. Very strong and worked out. She married me. Okay? I don't look good. But she saw you all greased up and trying to Chippendale up on stage, and her first thought was, that boy needs a girdle. The second time she saw you, she presented you with the Please Stop Showing Your Junk Award, which was a goddamn ballet girdle. So, I just want to say something, and I asked Dane, why are we doing this? I mean, not for you, not for Jeremy, who's sexy as hell, not for the girl who I met today, not for the crazy bitch. But people have actually asked me, why are we doing a roast for Zach, who raped and murdered a girl in 1990? I trust you, but why are you supporting a man who raped and killed a girl in 1990? I want to tell you all, there is no evidence. In fact, the police report was never officially even opened, and I don't care what you say, but I pray that if any of you were witness when Zach raped and killed a girl in 1990, don't keep gossiping about it. Show the police now so we can get this sick, depraved, horrible man off this stage. But again, nothing has been proven at this time in the case of Zach raping and killing a girl in 1990. But again, I love you, man, you know that. And I just want you to know that I'm very happy that when I took out my Autobot, God, I'm a nerd, and I totally blanked this part, thing of dickishness. I would say leadership, but really it was dickishness. And push it into your chest, and then, you know, breast was shat on your chest. That I was very happy you took over my job at Kumoricon, you know? It made me a very happy guy to know that someone else would have to deal with all this shit, dealing with some fuckers that just want to go and drink all day, and a crazy bitch. Frankly though, I love you, man. You know that. I wanted you to do this, and I'm so happy you're moving in, doing some college stuff. Love you. Come on.